Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video I'd like to talk some about angels and rightly dividing the word of truth. You see the picture behind us there is a picture that supposedly an individual took in South Carolina that is of an angel. But let me show you what it really looks like to me. Doesn't that look exactly like one of these Luciferus organisms? That's the name of this organism, by the way, the Luciferus. It is a vibrational luminary. But the truth about angels is we've all seen angels, every last one of us. It's just that unless God reveals to you through what the Bibles or the Scripture calls discerning of spirits, which is God's communicating to His Spirit, His gift in you, to let you know that that is an angel or a demon. You simply do not know it's an angel or a demon. That's the truth, because 99% of the time the angels, this is what churches and religions want you to think an angel looks like, but they are always in human form, so you can't tell it from another human being. And we've probably all talked to angels because there are more angels than there are people on the earth. The next thing I want to talk about here is study to show thyself approved unto God, a workman that needeth not be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. Read slowly and closely now. Rightly dividing the word of truth. It doesn't say rightly dividing the Bible. It doesn't say rightly dividing the Scripture. It says rightly dividing the word of truth. Now, you can find the truth in Scriptures. Unfortunately, the Christians have made an idol out of the Bible, out of Scriptures, and have polluted it so much that it's virtually impossible now to really be able to determine the truth from the Scriptures. But the greater portion of what you're supposed to rightly divide, the word of truth, the greater portion is in what you hear, in what people tell you. Like, for instance, what is the word of truth? Rightly divide the word of truth in what happened on 9/11. Was it Muslim terrorists that brought down the Twin Towers, or was it an inside job? The way to rightly divide the truth is to determine what spirit is behind what you're being told. What spirit is behind telling you it was an inside job? What spirit is behind telling you it was Muslim terrorism? See, I'm fully convinced that it was an inside job. Rightly dividing the truth, the word of truth, is which one do you believe? So the greater portion of truth that you are to rightly divide is in what is spoken. That's the greater portion. Like, for instance, I tell you guys that the real Jesus, the true Son of God, did not die on a cross. Now, you can determine that from studying the Scriptures, because the Scriptures do not support a cross or crucifixion. They fully support the idea of a execution on a post. It's just that the Christians have put all these words in there, like cross and crucifixion, that make it difficult to see. But if you will study, you can see that. The only thing that I am asking you guys to rightly divide of the word of truth that can't be found from studying the Bible, like the birth date of the correct Jesus, it is September 11th, 3 BC. That can be determined from studying the Scriptures. The fact that Jesus is not God, that can be determined from studying the Scriptures. The fact that He didn't die on a cross, that can be determined from studying the Scriptures. The only thing that can't be determined, that I am telling you guys, that from studying the Scriptures, is the truth of what happened in the first century. So you have to rightly divide the word of truth. Did every single person alive at the time, every living soul, see the Son of God ascended into heaven, or did they not? Was it just 11 Hebrews like the Scriptures say? Now, what I'm telling you guys does not contradict the Scriptures in any way, but it can't be found. All the other things can. Running out of time, Just wanted to share some of that stuff. Talk to you guys again soon.